guys, welcome back to the channel. I am currently driving, as you can probably tell, so I'm really sorry if you can hear anything in the background because this camera and my car just don't really get along. I hope you guys are all doing really well. Welcome back to my channel. I feel like I've not done like a sit down video in a very long time. I mean, this isn't really a sit down video because I'm currently driving, but as in like normally my content is vlogs, so I'm very excited to actually just talk. I am gonna grab a coffee, of course, from Starbucks. So that is the plan before we start this video. So let's go and get a coffee. Oh, I might get a matcha. I love matchas at the minute. Let's go and get a matcha from Starbucks and then we can properly catch up. Where is my Starbucks app? Nowadays you have to, like, I used to go on my Starbucks app and after like buying 2 coffees, I used to get a free coffee, but now I have to save up 1,000 stars, which is pretty much like a lot of coffee. So they've changed it 100%. Anyway.
Welcome to Starbucks, what can I get for you?
Hello, could I get a iced matcha please with vanilla syrup?
Iced matcha with vanilla syrup.
Yes please.
What size?
A medium please.
Medium, yeah. Anything else for you?
That's it, thank you.
No worries, come around please.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
You got the app?
Yes I do. Thank you. Yes please. Thank you.
Right, have a good day.
Bye, you too. Yay! I literally am obsessed with matchas. Hello guys, proper introduction now because I'm now sat down in a car park, actually not driving. So let's crack this matcha open because, oh my god, I'm obsessed. And for anyone that wants to know, I was kind of saying earlier, you definitely can do your star rewards via the app. It's a bit like McDonald's. You basically have to redeem them through the app, order on the app, and then you can redeem them. And it's only 500 stars for like a full drink, and then they do like breakfast snack or like a bakery snack for 300 stars. So it's actually quite good. Anyway, welcome back. Let's cheers to the matcha. So I got a ice green matcha tea latte with semi-skimmed milk. Is that 4? Does that mean 4 pumps of vanilla? I didn't ask for 4 pumps of vanilla, but it could be 4 pumps of vanilla in here. Last time I went to London, I actually got a matcha without any syrup, and I actually drank it all. I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. Cheers. Oh my god. Insane. I feel like it's been a while since I sat down and properly like caught up with you and just basically had girl chat. I feel like I do that in my vlogs, but definitely not as in depth as I do when I film like a car mukbang. I love filming in my car. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's just my like safe space, and I always feel like I can talk to you guys when I'm sat in my car. I say with no distractions, but there definitely is distractions because I'm in a car park and there's always people coming and going. I'm always a bit conscious of that. But apart from that, I'm able to just say what I want in front of the camera. So I have wrote down a couple of questions, situations, just things in general that I thought we could talk about. So I'm just going to go random questions, Q&A, and I'm just going to basically blab for the next 20 minutes. So grab your drink because you probably will need one, and let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first question that I've wrote down is any holidays booked this year? Holiday talk. Holiday talk is probably one of my favourite things. I don't know what it is, but even just looking at holidays, not even necessarily 100% booking a holiday, but the process of looking for holidays, I think some people find really stressful, but I really enjoy it. If you know me, and anyone that knows me, watches, will know that I love planning things, I love organising things. So booking a holiday and planning a holiday, even though it is very stressful, especially when you're going with like several people, trying to work out dates, it is stressful, but the rewarding part of a holiday and the process and just being there and knowing that you have booked that is so rewarding, and I just love doing it. I enjoy it. So I'm always definitely the planner of my girls group. when it comes to stuff like that. So we are currently looking at a girls holiday for this year. We're actually meeting up tomorrow to basically, I think we're going to book it, but I've been looking obviously non-stop at different locations, different hotels, what we want, and I've been loving it. So that is one holiday that is in the process of being booked. It hasn't been booked yet, but it's pretty much 100%, 99.9% of that we are doing it. So that's going to be really, really nice. A girls holiday in, I think we said middle of September. So I'm looking forward to that, and we're going to go for like 4 or 5 nights somewhere nice and basically just have girl time, because girl time is one of my favourite things ever. So yeah, that's the first holiday that is being planned. I've also got Benidorm booked with my nan and my sister in May. Is it May? In May. So that is fully booked, fully paid for. We actually booked that last year around November time, and we pretty much paid it all off over the months, which I always recommend anyone doing, is paying. It's really hard because obviously things change, situations change, and you may not be able to book a holiday in advance, especially when it comes to like work or just situations in general. But if you can, I always say book a holiday a couple months in advance, and then you are able to pay off the holiday within, like, in sections. You don't have to do it all up front. I don't think I've ever paid a holiday up front except from when I surprised my sister and my nan in Ibiza, because I literally booked it like a couple weeks before I went. I did pay for it up front, but apart from that holiday, I've always paid in monthly installments, and it just makes it seem less than what it actually is. So yeah, that's all paid and booked. We are going for a week. Yeah, a week to Benidorm. I say Benidorm, it is a little bit outside of Benidorm, which would be nice, and then we can always go into Benidorm if we'd like. But yeah, I'm very, very looking forward to that, because obviously you guys know I vlogged, we went on holiday with my nan, me and my sister. Well, I surprised them, they went and I hopped on, so they obviously didn't think I was that bad because we are going away again. But I just love going on holiday with my nan. Like, I feel like it's so special, and whenever my nan mentioned about going on holiday, there's no way that I'll be saying no. Like, them memories that me, my sister and my nan made in Ibiza are just, like, the thought of it actually makes me, why am I getting emotional? It makes me emotional because I've just, oh my god, why am I crying? No, I don't know what it was. That holiday has so many, like, it literally just makes my heart burst whenever I think of that holiday. One, the surprise and their faces, and just the shock, the emotion of that day. I watched that vlog back, and it is one of my favourite memories of all time. Like, it is so special, the fact that I flew to Ibiza on my own and surprised them and done all that and kept it a secret in itself. And then just the trip itself was just amazing. Like, we had the best time. Yeah, so I'm so excited to do it all again in May with my nan and my sister. It's a shame my mum can't come, but it's just obviously commitments with the dogs and stuff like that. So yeah, we are super excited to do that in May. That's my first holiday of the year. Yeah, this year is definitely, I've been cutting down on my holidays because we are saving for moving out and buying our own house. So obviously the holidays are kind of on a hold. I say that, but obviously I've still got Benidorm, and then I'm also doing the girls holiday, so I've still got 2 holidays this year. But yeah, I'm just trying to save as much money as possible and not do like these random city trips and stuff like that, because it's just never going to happen. So yeah, at the moment that is the holidays that are booked, and I think that will be it for this year. Okay, next question is social media thoughts. How do you feel about social media? Pros, cons? Okay, I have so many mixed emotions about social media. I don't know if I've spoken about social media before in one of these car mukbangs. I say it's a mukbang, it's definitely not a mukbang, I've only got a matcha, but my car series. I don't think I've ever, I can't remember if I've spoken about social media. I think I might have, you know. I feel like I've got a really good positive relationship with social media, like personally, from a personal perspective, but I'm very aware that not everyone has that experience, and I can see how social media can definitely have a negative impact on a lot of people. And there's been times where I have thought, oh my god, like if it wasn't for social media, there's some thoughts and feelings that we just wouldn't feel. And I do think that everything is just revolved around social media, and I can't sit here and say like, oh my god, like social media, because I am like, I'm one of them, you know. Like whenever I do anything, I do vlog it or I do post it, and that's not because I'm doing it for anything. I just enjoy posting content, and I think there is a difference between someone that just enjoys posting content and just enjoys sharing their lives ups and downs, and there's a difference between people that really just use social media for the wrong reasons. So I've always thought, like, my head is always in two minds of social media. There's a part of me that's like, it's really, really positive, and there's been times where if it wasn't for social media, there's certain things that wouldn't be known and people wouldn't be aware of. There's an awareness for certain things that not many people are aware of, and I do think that there's a lot of information out there that isn't always completely true. I feel like TikTok is amazing. Can I just say, I use TikTok for different food recipes and dinner ideas, lunch ideas, anything. Put it into TikTok and it will come up. There will be something there, information for you, places to go traveling, like everything. It is amazing for things like that. But then there is also the other side where there's so much, it's so saturated, and there's so many people saying this and this, that sometimes it can be a little bit like, what do you believe, and what's true and what's just being posted for views and stuff like that. So I think it's really it's important that you take everything, but like with a pinch of salt. And I never used to do that. I used to see something and think, oh my god, that's true. Now I look at things and I'm like, okay, I'll take it on board, but it might not be true. Just in general with things like, I'm really going off on a tangent, but anything like political or just things in general about people, like, I just think with social media you have to take everything with a pinch of salt. If you think that your life is 100% just on what social media tells you or tells you to do, then I'm sorry, but you are 100% far from the truth. And I think it's important to know the source of things, and I think a lot of people are able to like jump to conclusions when it comes to social media. And yeah, I just think that social media is really positive and can bring out a lot of good things in a lot of good people and a lot of good situations, but it can also have a really bad negative effect on people's mental health, how people see themselves. And I've spoken about body image and stuff before on my YouTube, but it's important that you don't compare yourself to other people. And I will literally hold my hands up and say that my social media page, if you go on my Instagram, it looks like all I do is every day is positive because I'm getting a coffee or I'm posting an outfit picture. My life is very saturated on there. That is not my normal day-to-day life at all. If you come to my YouTube, it is more my normal day-to-day life, excluding my work life. It is my normal day-to-day life. Any days I have off, like today, I will vlog. I'll just pick up the camera. So that is why I love YouTube, whereas my Instagram is not reality at all, in the slightest. Even though I try and make sure it is, it's not. TikTok, again, I feel like is a little bit more reality, but there's so much content on there from people that it's not their reality and they're making out it is their reality. So yeah, I just say, just always take on board that not everything you see on social media is 100% reality, pretty much. But you can also take a lot of positive from social media. And yeah, like I say, personally I feel like I have a positive relationship with social media, because when I say that, I mean that I don't take things whatever I see. I don't compare myself to other people, I don't judge other people. I literally just see it, I like it, or if I don't like it, whatever, I kind of don't let it actually bother me in that day or my day-to-day life. But I know some people can go on social media and it can really affect how their day is. You know, one of the first things we do when we wake up is check our phones, which is crazy, and I really wish I didn't do that, but I do. I'm not gonna lie, it's the first thing I do. I pick up my phone when the alarm goes off, and there we go. I'm waking up as I'm looking through social media. So if you see something on there and it gets to you, you can see why people have a bad day just because they've seen something on social media and they've let it get to them and it's ruined their day. So I just think that you've just got to realise, if you are someone like that maybe time away from social media is very important, or if you are someone that can deal with seeing things on social media and not letting it affect your day-to-day life, then you do have a positive mindset with social media and a positive relationship with social media. I think it's just knowing yourself and knowing your boundaries on certain things that you don't want to see or you want to see. And I think one thing that I actually didn't realise, but it's actually been a really good thing that TikTok have done, they've got a dislike button. I first knew that they had a dislike button, I was like, what the hell? We do not need any dislike buttons, negative buttons in TikTok. It's already very, we just don't need it. But basically, I just tapped it to see what it done. I think I accidentally done it actually. Tapped it and it then says, we will not show you videos like this. So basically it creates your algorithm. So say you see something on there, and sometimes I see things on TikTok, I'm like, oh, do not show me that again. Like when animals are getting hurt and stuff, I do not want to see that. So you click the dislike button and it basically things your algorithm to not show you types of videos like that, because every time you're scrolling on TikTok, if you watch like that whole video, that your algorithm is then set up to watch them types of videos. So the dislike button, I think that's the only thing that it does. I hope that it's not actually like shows the content creators or anything like that someone has disliked their video, because it also can be used in a horrible way. But if it's only being used like that, I think it's a good idea, because like I say, it basically, it's you telling your phone, do not show me a video like this. So yeah, that's pretty much. And actually my friend actually deleted TikTok as soon as she saw the dislike button, and I was all with her. I was like, that is so fair enough. And then I did explain it to her and say it's like that, and it's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But I hope that there's no other reason as to why there is a dislike button. If it's just that reason, then I think it's not too bad. Okay, that is social media and my views on social media. Next question is, anything exciting coming up? I have got something very exciting coming up. I do not want to be that person, because I'm never that person that's like, I can't tell you. But I can't tell you because I just want, it will not be long until I can tell you. It's something really cool and I'm so excited for it. It doesn't just involve me either. It's something to do with me and someone else. So I am very excited to share that news with you when we can. But right now it's just all like in the making, and kind of we're prepping for it. So I just don't want to jinx anything. I feel like the evil eye is definitely a thing, and I never used to think like that. There's so many things that I always used to just tell everyone everything, and I've realised that sometimes it's not the best thing to do. So there is something coming that you will see very soon, and yeah, I'm very excited for it. And yeah, that's all I can really say. But trust me, it's soon. It's not, you're not gonna be waiting ages. It's gonna be soon. So I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have really asked that question because I can't say, but it will be worth the wait. yeah, let's just leave it at that. Next question, any kids anytime soon? Okay, it's got personal. No, I'm joking. No is the answer to that. Have I answered this before? I feel like I have. If I've answered it before, I'm really sorry, but I feel like, if you know, you know, I've been in a relationship now for 5 years. 5 years, and I feel like if I had a baby now, it would be absolutely like, it would be like, oh cool, like it would be not normal, but yeah, it would be normal. It would be classed as normal. I've been with the same boy for 5 years. If I had a baby now, like, it's be like, yay, congratulations, but it's not. It's the opposite. Me and my partner are very, very similar in we have so much to do. We are so selfish, and I do not care in saying that. I am so selfish that I would not want a child right now. I cannot wait for the day that I have a child. I literally can't. I think about it a lot, but it's not happening anytime soon, because can't wait for a child and having a child, and then there's the reality of having a child. But I am probably a little bit too much aware and think about, because I'm very much, I can just see the reality of having a child, and I cannot wait. And I know the day that I have one, it will be the best thing ever, and I will love that child dearly if I am fortunate to even have a child, which hopefully I am lucky enough to bring a child into the world. But for right now, I'm just very, very happy and content with my life and the things that I do, and how selfish that I can be without having to think about, you know, someone else. And I know the day that I do have a child, everything that I do will be for them, no one else, not for myself. It will be for them. So until I'm ready to give up being selfish is the day that I have a child, and it's definitely not anytime soon. And I feel like anyone that knows me knows that. I feel like it's a written thing that if you know me, you know that I'm not having children. I don't know, it's weird. It's like people just know. I don't know if it's because I give off selfish vibes when it comes to like holidays and stuff like that, but I am very selfish, and I've got so much on and so much like things that I want to do that having a child just wouldn't work, pretty much wouldn't work. But of course, if it did happen by accident, then I'd cross that bridge, but it definitely wouldn't, because I'm sensible. And yeah. Next question is, who are your favourite influencers right now? YouTubers, TikTokers, influencers. Okay, so I have a fair few people who I follow and watch their videos pretty much every time they upload. And that would be, first one, top is Shannon Mooney. I love her. I think she's so real, so down to earth, just a normal girl documenting her life. And yeah, I really, really like her content. I think she's stunning. And yeah, she is definitely up there with her. I watch her YouTube videos, I follow her on Instagram, and I watch her TikTok, so I'm pretty much a fangirl. Yeah, Shannon Mooney is definitely up there. Another person I watch is Madison Sarah. I love Madison Sarah. I feel like she gives me, whenever I'm like feeling low or anything, I put her on and I'm like, you know what, you can be a boss bitch. So if you're looking for that, like, you know, a girl that just maybe doesn't always have her shit together, but it seems like she has her shit together, and you need some like inspo, definitely watch her videos, because again, she's stunning, but she's just, I feel like she's very real and yeah, gorgeous. So I watch her content. Her content's really like, I like watching content that's just wholesome and, you know, like comfort blanket vibes, and that's why I try and give my I try and give off that for my content, because that's the content I like watching. Another one that I love watching is Sydney Mae Crouch. Again, she gives me wholesome vibes, normal girl, living her life, done really, really well, successful, and then now she's just had a little baby. I love, this is nothing, like, I don't want kids, but I love watching when people are pregnant and baby content, which is just really funny because it's far from where I am, but I love watching it, and when I get to that, I can't wait to show that type of content. Okay, I've always watched Saffron Barker. Like, I actually remember her video, which is just crazy. I remember her video from when she done her first ever vlog, which was in America. I remember it because she was obviously with Jake Mitchell, and he was obviously a YouTuber, and I watched him, and then obviously they were together and she started her YouTube channel, and her first one was when she was in America. So I've watched her from the beginning, which is just crazy. And I just feel like I can't not watch her because I feel like I've watched her grow up, which is just crazy. And she gets a lot of hate. She gets a lot of hate, and she doesn't deserve the hate that she gets. I don't really understand why she gets so much hate, but I watch her and I enjoy watching her. Another one that I love is Anastasia Kingsnorth. I watch her YouTube videos. Oh, and a new favourite of mine that I haven't, I'd say for the last year, I'd say I've watched her, is Dion Crow, or Dion Lavender, now that she's married. Again, like, she gives me just a girl that has got her shit together, but so lovely. I've never met her, and I'm saying all this like I know them, but from what I've seen, like, she just seems like a really nice girl, and someone that even if I saw her in the street, out of all them people, if I saw her in the street, I would 100% go up to her and say hello, and I know that she'd be friendly back, and I'd actually be really upset if she wasn't, but 100% she would be friendly. And yeah, she's stunning. What she wears, her fashion, like, everything about her life is just a dream, and she's just about to have a baby as well. So yeah, I'm definitely in the pregnancy and baby era of YouTube, but it's because I follow their journeys, and whatever journey they're at, I'm at. Okay guys, I'm gonna actually wrap this video up now. I feel like my camera is gonna overheat. I definitely could have answered a few more questions, but the sun is beaming right on this camera, and I know it's gonna come up. Camera overheated, so I just thought I would end it whilst I can, whilst it's still recording. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I love catching up with you and doing these car chats. They're just my favourite, so I hope you guys enjoy as well, and make sure you subscribe, hit that button, because it means a lot, and yeah, the support doesn't go unnoticed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.